Good morning, everybody. I hope you had a great weekend and welcome to a beautiful day. Now, some of you might think that because it's raining outside here in New York, it's not such a beautiful day. I never understood people who felt that the day's beauty or not lack of beauty is based on the weather, but be what it may, I guess everybody has a right to feel how they want. In any case, sometimes when it's raining for a purpose that's much greater than what we might be thinking about. Let's take, for example, the prayer of the high priest on Yom Kippur. When he went into the Holy of Holies, after all of the ceremonies, after changing clothes on and off, going to the mikveh, all of the thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people who were there celebrating with him and fasting and observing and hoping and praying that the prayers of the high priest when he goes into the Holy of Holies will be received on high by God. And his prayer is related to us in our prayer book. And it's during the Musaf service. It's a short prayer. And he asks for different things, but one of the things he asks for is that God, please do not accept the prayers of the travelers who request that you hold back the rain. Very strange prayer, that God is being requested to not listen to prayers of certain Jews in certain situations. You would think that the high priest on Yom Kippur would go in and say, please God, listen to all of the prayers of all of the Jews and please accept their prayers and please do what they asked and help them out in accomplishing whatever they want to accomplish, whether it be for health, whether it be for their convenience, whether it be for getting home safely, whatever it might be. But let's look into it a little bit. You know, when it rains more than just for our sake. It's not just a matter of whether or not we like the rain or don't like the rain. We have to cancel an event. We have to be inconvenienced or whatever it might be. It rains also because God has a bigger world to take care of. He has the worms to take care of. He has the birds to take care of. He has the grass. He has the trees. He has the bushes. He has everything else in the world that he's got to be concerned about. And as a result, when it rains, there's a reason for it raining. And when it doesn't rain, there's a reason also why it's not raining. We don't understand it. We're not privy to God's plans or why God is doing what God is doing. But one thing we do know is that if we're just asking God to change his plans for our convenience, that probably it's not such a great request. And that perhaps, just as the Kohen Gadol said, God has more important things to have to consider than our convenience. But let's take it a step further. It's not just about convenience. Let's say when we really have a difficult chapter in our life, when we're going through something very, very hard, and we're praying to God, please resolve this. Take care of this already. This is not what we want. This is not what I planned. This is not what's best for me or best for my family or best for the people involved in this situation. God, please come to our help and change the situation. And sometimes it's not changed. And sometimes it stays the way it stays. It stays the way it was, perhaps for days, perhaps for weeks, perhaps for months or years. And perhaps if we look at the prayer of the Kohen Gadol, we can understand a little that there are reasons why we have to go through certain things in life. Not just a rainy day, but a rainy week, or a rainy month, or a difficult year, in order to be able to accomplish something that's far greater than what we perhaps can see with our limited vision. Maybe there are other circumstances involved. Maybe there are other people who have to go through certain things, and we're a necessary part of that whole picture. Maybe there's something that we need to learn, need to be able to grow with, that we're not really privy to and not really knowledgeable about, that we'll only be able to learn about if we really get pushed against the wall in certain situations. So God has a bigger plan. And the more we're able to roll with that plan, and so to say, just go with it, and be able to flow with whatever comes our way, then we're able to absorb and able to really grow from the circumstances of life that God deals us. So very often, the details of life we don't have control over. Why we're in particular situations, we can pray, we can try our best, we can try to get out of things, we can do whatever we want to do. But sometimes things stick. And when they do stick and we're not able to change them, we can usually assume that there's a good reason why we have to go through what we go through, as hard as it might be, and as difficult as it might be. And when we change our attitude and we go with the flow, all of a sudden, things look very, very different. So I hope that we are able to go with the flow today and go with the flow through life in order to be able to absorb and be a recipient of all the blessings and the lessons that God is flowing to us. Take care and have a good day.